the whole race, like, that's gonna throw me off. And then I thought, like, halfway to say, like, oh, wait a minute, I get a whole new car.
Ladies and gentlemen, here come our top 3 finishers from a highly enjoyable Miami ePrix. We'll just wait for Scott to sit down. So here are our top 3 finishers. In the middle, our race winner, driving for Edam's Renault, Nicolas Prost. In second place for Andretti Formula E, Scott Speed. And in third place, driving for Audi Sport Apps, Daniel Abt. We'll start with our winner, the first time winner, and now the new championship leader, Nicolas Prost. Congratulations on a fantastic drive. Those last couple of laps were just fantastic, but at what point did you think you'd actually got the race won?
When I didn't, like, when I got back into the pits, because they forgot to give me the checkered flag, so I was like, is it finished or not? I was like pushing like crazy, but no, yeah, it was a really good race. I tried a different strategy. At the beginning I saw I was quite fast but could not overtake, so I thought I'm going to try to go a bit longer with the strategy. It turned out to be quite difficult because I was really on the edge with energy, so I had to lift a lot on my in-lap. When we got out, Daniel and I got out side by side. But then I knew he had to do one more lap, so I was still saving energy and thinking at the end I might get a shot. Everything looked really under control, but I was only focusing on him, and suddenly I saw Scott coming back. I was like, whoa, who's that guy? He's coming back really fast. So, well, then Daniel was, I guess, running out of energy. I could overtake him, and then it was really tricky, this track. I had to remain focused, but in the end he was okay.
I don't know if you're aware about the points, but you're now at the head of the championship. Does this change your focus going forward?
No, I think I take every race one by one. You know, you have to be very focused on this championship. You see it can you can hit the wall very easily, so it's not like you can really control things. So next race I'll have the same approach. Try to take points every race, and after the second race in London we'll see where we are.
Well, congratulations on a great result.
Thank you.
And also enormous congratulations to you, Scott. What a fantastic debut, and what a drive. I mean, how many overtaking manoeuvres did you pull off in that race?
A few. Obviously in qualifying we got held up on both of our flying laps, so we had much more speed than 10th place, so we knew we'd be coming forward. So I started out on his strategy, which was to go one lap longer than everybody, and it worked quite well. The problem we ended up having at the end was not battery. I had plenty of energy left, but we kept overheating. So in any case, he played his strategy very good too. So both of us for the last 2 laps were 100% power, and I think no one had anywhere near that same power. So it was a really great race. I think for both of us, having to then all of a sudden go into the corners at full speed for the last couple laps, when you don't do that all race, it was quite tricky, and we both had lots of really close calls. So that made the racing really nice. One advantage that I think we had is, you know, our team, we did a great preparation this weekend. I have obviously an extremely fast car. Having a guy like Michael Andretti on the radio calling my race, someone with experience who can talk to me, was fantastic. It's actually the first time he's done that. We'll have him do that some more. And I think for what we had, we really maximized our possibilities.
Shortly after a result like that, you want to do some more races. Are we going to see you back here again?
Yeah, it's look, I'm one of the Andretti guys, you know what I mean? If things happen and the schedules work out with my rallycross schedule, then I think why not? I had a lot of fun. I really think the racing series in the event has got a lot of potential, and the racing is really fun. When people are conserving at different strategies, it does make passing you know, quite easy, or at least more easy than, let's say, Formula One. So from a driver's perspective, being able to come from 10th with speed and still finish second in a normal open wheel race, this isn't really possible. So big fan of the cars in the race series, and certainly hope to be back.
Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thanks.
And third place, Daniel, your first podium in the series. Maybe just a race that was 2 laps too long for you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, first of all, I'm extremely happy to be on the podium. You know, the first race I thought I had it, and then it was pulled away, and then we had many chances to get close to the podium but never made it, and finally we put everything together and we've been there. But obviously I was leading the second stint, which came because we split or we had different strategies, and yeah, obviously in the end I had 2 choices, you know, stay ahead and use too much energy, or give up on that and be safe, and yeah, that's what I had to do. But anyway, I think we can all be very happy with some good racing out there, and I enjoyed every single lap.
How hard is it when you're trying to conserve energy to keep a car behind? Is it effectively just impossible?
I mean, it feels really bad, especially when you're leading. My first time leading, and then you know, it's gonna get tougher, and every lap you see that you're not really on target, and you know the guys behind, they had one lap less, so they can go really fast. And I was trying to push, and I was trying to stay ahead, but at some point I just had to realize there's no way I'm gonna make it, and I think then it's better to, you know, let them go ahead and make it safe instead of doing something crazy, and that's what I decided to do.
Well done on your first podium. We'll open the questions to the floor. Please raise your hand and state your name and publication.